Is it worth your money? Let's find out. Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne, I am a makeup artist, and in today's video, we'll be doing this awesome review on this new MAC Cosmetics Fix Fluid Studio SPF 15 foundation. So if ever you want to see this, just continue watching and I will always give you my most honest and brutally honest reviews on any product that I review here on this channel. So if you didn't do it already, don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more of those awesome videos, which are makeup tutorial, product reviews, skincare, and hair videos on this channel as well. So let's bring me closer and let's get right into it. Hello, beauties. I already have a little bit of mascara because I felt a little bare. I wanted this mascara to be cute, so my lashes are a little bit longer. And if you are wondering which mascara I am using, it is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara right here. Let's jump right into this video because I think it is important. So we will be talking about foundation. So foundation is the foundation of your face. Obviously, if you are doing makeup, you know that it is truly important to have a foundation for your needs. And today I wanted to review one of the most best-selling foundation that MAC Cosmetics has, and it is the Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. It is 30 milliliters, so 1 US fluid ounces. So that's what it looks like. This little baby right here retails for $36 Canadian, so 33 US, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna put the prices on the screen, so don't worry about that. It is the shade NC12, and it expires April 21. So if ever you want to see the unboxing, me unboxing a lot of products, then just go see the video right here, and there is going to be a link listed down below as well. No, my face is already moisturized, clean, moisturized, everything, a little bit of mascara, but that's okay. And it is time for primer before we start applying this foundation. So the primer that I really love lately is the Milk Makeup HydroGrip primer, this one right here. So I will be applying it on my face everywhere, just like this, where you need some foundation. I do know that this primer works for me, so that's why I am using it today for this makeup review. Let's wait 1 minute for the primer to be set, and then we'll jump right into this foundation. So alright, this foundation has a full coverage. It is for skin types combination and oily. It has a matte finish. It has SPF 15 in it. And it is an oil controlling 24-hour wear foundation that combines a matte finish with full buildable coverage and broad spectrum UVA, UVB, SPF 15 protection. So that is good. Though it is written for combination and oily on the website, the lady that recommended it in the store told me that it is really for any skin type and it will not dry your skin whatsoever. It won't dry your skin. It's just gonna be oil controlling. It is oil-free, non-drying, non-streaking, non-caking, and non-settling. So that is incredibly nice. It is also formulated without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. So they are saying a little bit of a beauty tip as well. Right now I am on the Sephora app, so if ever you want more information, they are now selling MAC Cosmetics on the Sephora website, so you can go buy MAC products there if you want to. For best results, apply to the center of your face first, or wherever you want more coverage. Then use a foundation brush or sponge to blend to the outer regions of your face, depending where you want more coverage. Also, this foundation retails for $36, again, Canadian. And it doesn't have a pump. It is just like this. So I'm going to show you right here, like this. And if ever you want to buy the pump, it is $12 Canadian, $10 US. But why would I pay for a pump? I mean, if I want a pump, it's supposed to be there. So I think it's just a money grab, and I think that is not cool MAC Cosmetics, you do not do this. Maybe there is a reason behind it for storage purposes or if you want the products to last longer, but I do think that it's kind of annoying that you do not have a pump and you're like, oh, we sell the pump right here with it. So that is just the only thing that was throwing me off of this product, but I will still be reviewing it. So it smells like foundation. There is no other type of smell on it. So now that my primer is set on my face, so then one side of the face, I will be using the Morphe sponge to apply the foundation. And on the other side, I will be using this Morphe brush, which is the M439 brush for foundation. That's how it looks like. Just putting it on my hand right here. I will apply a little bit right here. Let's do the sponge first. So I will do on the right side of the face with my sponge. I just put a little tiny bit. I didn't put a lot. So we'll see how this goes and how it covers my imperfections. So this foundation is lightweight. It looks good, and I put a little tiny, I put the tiniest amount on my skin, really. So let's see the difference between the sponge and the brush. So right away, after applying a little tiny layer, maybe like 1 drop of foundation all around my face. This is literally 1 drop that I used, okay? And it covered my entire face with a light coverage, well, medium coverage, you know? And right away, what I can say is that I prefer the sponge application compared to the Morphe M439 brush for the foundation. I think that it looks like blotchy on my skin a little bit if it is with the foundation brush. It is harder to apply foundation with a foundation brush. Maybe it will work better with another foundation brush. I would have to try this. It feels like I have nothing on my skin, but I do prefer the makeup sponge. Definitely, I prefer the makeup sponge. Let's apply another layer to see if you can really layer the foundation to see how it looks like. I'll put the same amount of product that I already used, that I showed you earlier. So that's the only amount that I put on my face. And then let's apply a little bit more. And it's not fair because on my left side where I put the brush, I do have more imperfections. So it doesn't dry too fast, so that is nice. You have the time to really blend it properly and work it into your skin before it sets. So let's apply the second layer with the foundation brush. Then let's blend the rest out real quickly. I can say right now, it felt like it didn't dry on my skin, but now it's harder to blend if you wait for it to dry just a tiny bit. So you might want to start off with one side of the face, then blend everything really quickly, and then go to the other side of the face so it looks better. But I do prefer the sponge application over the brush application as well. Right away, right off the bat, I do actually prefer this foundation over the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. I think the MAC foundation really applies more evenly and more beautifully than the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. For sure, it doesn't cover all of the blemishes, but that you need to really color correct if you don't want it to peek through your skin. But other than that, this foundation looks amazing on my skin. So I think this foundation is dried up. I don't really think that you need to set it. Honestly, it just feels good. It feels oil controlling, that's for sure. So I will press on my skin on both sides. And as you can see, there is no foundation whatsoever that is coming off. And it's been like, what, 1 minute? Yeah, 1 minute, and this foundation is just dried up completely. I honestly love it. Already there, I really love how it turned out. So I will be turning off some beauty lights to show you really what is the foundation without all of the beauty lights. So I'll just turn off one beauty light and I'll be right back. Right, so one beauty light is off, and then this is what my skin looks like with the foundation. So my skin tone is really evened out. It looks really natural. It really matches with my skin. Obviously here I have a little bit, it's a little bit lighter, and here it is a darker on behind my neck. So this is easy to fix. Like I said, you can use a little bit of bronzer or drag down the foundation, but you don't need a lot of foundation to really cover a little bit of your face. If you want full coverage, you just pack on this foundation and it will look flawless on your face. I will always give you my most honest opinions on any reviews that I do. This is actually the first ever time that I tried this foundation. For sure, with the different primers that you have, it will work differently. So if you have a primer that is good for really your skin tone and you love it, you rave for this primer, then if the foundation doesn't work, it might work with another primer, or it might not work with another primer. So if you look at my skin more closely, it doesn't really accentuate any of my pores or anything like this. Of course, you can always see a little bit of my redness peeking through. I didn't build it up to full coverage. I literally put 2 drops. So 1 drop first, I put it across my face, and a second drop over, really to add a little bit more coverage. But you can build it up and it doesn't look cakey whatsoever. It looks natural. It looks better than the Too Faced Born This Way. And the Too Faced Born This Way is like $51 Canadian. And the MAC is 36. You can't compare any of those two. So, and also if you don't have a lot of redness or anything, you don't have to put concealer or anything. You could just go out like this and just rock it. Honestly, this is really good. It doesn't transfer. It is 24-hour wear. If you are extremely dry, I might recommend you to really have proper skincare. It is non-drying, that's what the lady told me. But if you have extremely dry, whenever you put something on your face, it might dry your skin a little bit. So this is what I can recommend, but if ever, this is really good. I really love it. I'm sure this will last 24 hours all day. If you want, I could do a separate review with all of the MAC products that I have that claims to be 24 hours, and I will be doing a 24-hour wear test of them all. So this will be like a little bit shorter video in general because this is just a review of the foundation. I am now back and I kind of decided not to do any other type of makeup. I wanted to see how the foundation will work out on my skin alone. I went to eat everything. I decided to leave it like this. I was charging my battery camera, so it's been at least 2.5 hours since I put the foundation on. When I look it up, of course I have some foundation removed here because I have glasses, so I wore my glasses during those 2.5 hours. So if you don't set your foundation, you're gonna have a little bit of streaks right here of glasses, but that is okay and that is fine. It's completely normal. Glasses remove foundation and stuff on your face. It looks pretty good. It looks nice. It still looks natural. It doesn't look patchy, but only just a little bit here may be there, but it looks pretty good, as you can see. Looks nice. So the foundation does oxidize. It's just a tiny bit. You might not notice it on the camera, but I can. There's not a huge difference, but as you can see, my neck here and here, it's not exactly the same color, but if you look at my color more on the side of my neck here, it is a perfect match from here to here. So if ever you have you know, like a little bit of this, you just put on bronzer. I've been saying it over and over again, but it is a little trick if you ever want to do this. Do I recommend the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15? Yes, I do recommend this foundation. I think it is really good. It is a bestseller. So if you want a liquid foundation for not too expensive, compared to other Sephora foundation. This one is really good. Though I have to say that it is a little bit more on the drying side. So I feel a little dry, but I didn't put any setting spray. I didn't put any powder. I didn't put anything else than just a little bit of moisturizer and my primers. So if you are more on the drier side, just have your proper skincare. I put less moisturizer than I would actually do. So I wanted to really check if the foundation would dry me out even more. So it just feels a little bit dry, but it's really nothing really. So let's take back our little thing, press the foundation on every single side. And then as you can see, there is no transfer whatsoever. And if I take this and I just like this, since I didn't really set my face, there will be a little bit of transfer if you wipe it off a little bit. I didn't apply a lot of pressure, but it's still transferred. And if ever you transfer, the foundation will be removed. There are still some left on my face, but I don't know if you can see, when you wipe it off just a little bit, the whole thing almost comes off. So be careful when you scratch your face, because it might comes off. For sure it will stay on longer if you set your face. Right now I didn't set my face right now because I really wanted to know how it would react. So that is with a few hours in, and just like, oh, I just scratched my face by accident. So that's what it would look like here, and then here a little bit, as well as here on the side. But there's not much of a difference, as I can tell you, even in real life, you wouldn't notice the difference if ever you scratch your face and there's a bar. You can always blend it back on and it would look good still. So that is it for the review. So this foundation, I do recommend it, and if ever you want to try it and you try it and what you think about it, just tell me down in the comments down below, because I really want to know if you love that product. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and if ever you have anything to say, just tell me down below. Reach me on any of my socials and I will answer you as soon as I can. So don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more of those awesome videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.